Hi guys, and welcome to Evolver Interactive's Sketchup to Photoshop pipeline. This is our first video, and in this video we're going to be matching images. So before we begin, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do one quick little thing. Up in here in the asset editor, if you don't have it, go ahead and go to Extensions, V-Ray, and then go ahead to the asset editor. Under the settings, there is render output, and we are going to, by default it says widescreen, we're going to click on custom, and we're going to say get viewport as aspect. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to close that down, and we are going to go to File, Import, and we are going to import our texture. So make sure that new match photo is selected. Go to all supported images, and if you don't see it, if you see JPEG or whatever, make sure that all supported images are selected and you'll be able to see everything that you can. We're going to bring in the Varsfield 1. Alright, now I'm going to use the middle mouse scroll, and I'm going to wheel forward to zoom in just so you can see what the pergola looks like now. So you're going to look at it. We've got the left of the pergola, and left to right is red, forward to back is green. Now we have a problem. The pergola is not on the origin. This is the origin, so we're just moving it arbitrarily. So let's hit cancel. Alright, and we are going to move the pergola at the origin, and this will help us later on. So let's go back and do it again. Import. We're going to import it, new match photo. Alright, so the pergola is at the origin. Alright, and the origin of this, we're going to put the pergola down at the bottom left hand side of the patio, which is going to go way down there. Alright, now if you see, red is left to right. So let's go ahead and grab some of these red boxes, and we're going to create a line that goes left to right of the entire photograph. So we're going to do it from this corner, and we're lucky that this back patio has this long straight beam, and then we're going to do it again on another portion. So let's use this patio rail. It's pretty straight. Alright, now green is forward to back. Now we're basically looking on this at front on. So how we do that is we are going to grab one of these, and we're going to, now notice we just flipped it. Let me put it back. So if you notice that if it flips like that on you, you can still work with it, but it's just easier to go back, which is telling us that we need to grab the other one. So we're going to move this to the corner, and we are going to bring that down. And I'm just following this imaginary roof line right there, right down there, something like that. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Now, as I'm doing this, you'll notice that sometimes it will flip and it will go crazy. If it flips and you can't get it back, you'll have to restart the entire process over. It happens all the time. When I first started, I wasn't paying attention. Sometimes it'll correct itself, sometimes it won't. Alright, so I've lined up the left side on the roof edge, and I've lined up the right side right on this post that's kind of sticking out. It's a little off. Let me fix it. Now, I didn't go all the way edge to edge. I left myself a little room to work with so we can finesse the model later. Okay? Now, so left to right, forward and back's done. Now, we're going to go ahead and grab the origin, and we are going to, to grab the origin, go ahead and grab this box. I know this is the origin, but this is where you grab it from because the field of view. So we're going to go ahead and put that down. It's going to go, there's a post right here. It's going to go right at the edge of that post, all the way down at the ground. And then from there, we're actually going to, around the origin, we're going to zoom in on the pergola. Now this isn't scaling. This is just zooming in like it's a camera coming in. And we're going to line it up right with this edge right there. So I need just a tad more. Whoops. There we go. Alright, kind of in between, so let me just slide it over just a hair. One more. All right. Now we need to line it up and down. So let me move it up, down, right there. Now, if you want to see this better, let me go ahead and grab this green, and I'll slide it sideways, and you can see all the way down. You can see that it's sitting right at the edge, right where we want it to be. So if you wanted to actually move this around and line it up so it's perfect, and then slide around back and line up that perspective, and that's it. Go ahead and right click on the photograph and hit done.